Hi guys, the live stream has begun. Okay, and this is Ausar Rising, so let's get on with it. The story continues. Hi Trent and Salty Pearl. Hi. Oh great, thank you. Yeah, I've been trying out this streaming for the last few days, which is a lot of fun. So I thought I'll continue, see how it goes. Okay, so we're going to do Ausar Rising, the trilogy. But before I do that, I'm going to show you once again upgrading the Dark Fire. because that's one of the most common things I get asked about. So hi guys. Hey. So you see my third Dark Fire here is at 53,000, and I happen to have 2 lots of Kath element gems. So here they are. I've got a 750 outdoor wind, 400 normal Kath poison, and a water and a bright. Now you can use any combination, but what you need to do is use Kath gems. So there I'm putting in 2, one was outdoor, one was normal, and fuse them. And I'm going to spend the chips. I don't usually, but for the purposes of this stream I'll thanks. Yeah, well, it is good fun. Well, I've been doing it every day, this streaming, the last 4 days. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so 720 chips. As I said, I don't normally spend that many chips on the fusing, but for this stream I'll show you. So there it went up 500. And this is the only way you can upgrade the Dark Fire. And it's with Kath element gems, not rare ones. So hang on, right, I'll fuse those and go up again, and there you go. So I went up 1,000 with that, with those 2 lots of Kath element gems. So now go wait till I get some more. Usually I play deathless mode and then they instantly fuse. Okay, so I'm going to start Ausar Rising, and I thought I'd wear Alsar's gear. And I've also got the Infinity Blade because it's not mastered, you know. But we start with Isa because the Ausar Rising trilogy starts with the Plains of Karoth. And I've got her ready equipped. She's got an unmastered shield, but everything else is mastered. I've run out of unmastered gear actually. But I've got my high level Titan level gem and drop gems, 4 of them. Okay. So we'll start with Plains of Karoth. Hey, Jose Badello. Shout out to you. Okay, so the first one for the Ausar Rising is the Plains of Karoth. And we play it with Isa. And once you play this, then the other 2 quests for Ausar Rising start. Hey Louis. Shout out to you too. Hi everyone in the chat. Okay, so I'm high level awakening, 1104, plus I've got that high level Titan level gem, so they're going to be pretty high level Titans. There you go, 52,000. But with those high Dark Fires, he shouldn't be a problem anyway. So we're off with the fight. And I'm using the Turian So I only have to swipe left and I get a bonus combo every hit. Okay, so he's over. I think once again the video might be a little behind the audio. I don't know. Maybe if I speak slower it will catch up. But anyway, okay, I got through him alright, and I've mastered that shield. So mastering gear is the only way you can level up. But I did get a capped element gem, and that's why I'm wearing the high Titan level gem along with the drop gems, because that way I get high level gems drop. Okay, so I'm going to wear my Armor of Queen's shield because it matches the gear, and I like this gear with the Armor of Queens. Okay, so I'm going to skip that chest and just go straight up the horse. Yes, I remember Louis Paseo. That was good fun doing that competition. Yes, it will go up automatically, Trent. It's it goes on my YouTube channel. They're all up there actually. Okay, so onto the Rust Knock. I won't be using magic on him, even though he's weak to magic. I don't need any of that with these high dark fires. And also I've got a rare attack gem at maximum, and I'm starting on my second one. You can tell this is live. Okay, and I got a few chips. Normally I'm usually playing Deathless. Okay, it came back, it dropped out, but it the page if you're on a browser. I don't know what happened there. Okay, I think I'm back. Yes. Right, so I'm up to the boss, Zsara. So with him, I'm not going to use all those drop gems. I'll use more Titan Break gems, if I can find them. Okay, I'll just have to get them out of my gear. I store my Titan Break gems and the Perfect Parry stun gems in my armor. Don't really need a defense gem, because you know, one hit and I'm down anyway. Okay, I just need to find another Titan Break gem. There we go. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I did recently hit 20,000 subscribers. That was really good. Okay, I'm almost ready to take him on. The best helmet is the turkey helmet. Hold on, I'm still looking for a Titan Break gem. Right. So 2 Titan Break triangle 3 gems, Perfect Parry stun, dark fires and rare attack, and lots of times gems. That should be enough. Okay, I hope it's working. Is the stream working? Oh gosh. Alright, I'm presuming it's working. Yes, it is. Good. Okay, I'm going to take him on now. So he's nearly 122,000. and importantly the nullify magic, because he has spectrum defense. And you know, I get asked about that a fair bit, that why doesn't the dark fire take effect with the titans when you're fighting the bosses and some of the titans? And that's because there'll be an element or a boss and they have spectrum defense. The same with the collector. I got asked that recently, and that's why, because they have spectrum defense. So you need to use nullify magic, and that removes their spectrum defense. With both normal and deathless mode, if you come out of the home screen too fast, then the app will often quit. So I just wait a moment as I come out of the inventory screen. Hi guys who just joined us. Okay, so he's down, no problem there. It's got nice gear, that's Alsar, a bit like the Alsar gear. Okay, I always fast forward that part where Ausar kills Isa, because I don't like seeing that. Okay, that's not fair. It looks like she woke up and there he was. Alright, so now that Plains of Karoth is done, when we look back at the map, you'll see that the other two Ausar Rising quests have appeared, and they are Drems Moor for Isa and Dark Citadel for Siris. So that's what you need to know when you want Pisces Dragon. That's how to get the Pisces Dragon. Finish that Plains of Karoth, and then actually I didn't check the gem store and then when you go to Dark Citadel, that will trigger Pisces Dragon. So I'm just going to have a quick look here, because I don't want to miss out on any good element gems and attack particularly. I'm not so bothered about the rest at the moment. Oh, Titan level gem. Okay, I got 4. Right. I'll just put them away quickly. Oh look, there's ones to fuse. But anyway. Okay, I'll put these drop gems back in now. There. And keep 1 Titan break gem, and I'll make some space in my gem store. Right, I've basically got a place for every gem because you know you need the star slots to be able to collect more gems, you know. Okay, and that's fusing ones. And as I say, I like the Titan level gem because it increases the amount of the value of the gems that you come across. Right, so I'll just put these in here, ready for fusing. Okay. Right, oops. That one, right. I think I'm there now. Okay, ready for it. Titan level gem, no. There it is. Okay, so I didn't have the Titan level gem in, so this Titan will be much lower. So I start the fight, and then as soon as it starts you can restart it, and then that increases his level. Okay, is it, just looking at the chat, is it worth maxing all your armor and weapons? Bad to upgrade your attack gem? No, not going to do. And yes, you want to upgrade your weapons and gear because that's how you level up. And I'm on to reach level 200 gear. And I'll see takes me to as my. So yeah, 200 is the maximum. Yeah, the little blue gem is casual Friday clash mob. And it wasn't supposed to be. There was 2 of them, and I kept one just for you know, a rare collection, because you won't get those again. Okay, so getting through these titans. Big column fighting titan there. Looks like he's holding a spine of an even larger monster titan. Monstrosity, probably. Okay. Yeah, perfect parry stun gems are good to keep because they stack breaks. So if you ever get a challenge for, you know, do so many breaks, if you put the 3 that you have in, then every time you get a perfect parry, that will class as 3 breaks instead of 1. So yeah, that's the way to pass the break challenges. You get them in for chip challenges and also in Aegis tourneys. Oh, dragons, yes, you're right. It probably is a dragon, actually. Yeah, there's 3 dragons in the game, talking about dragons. And once you defeat them, they don't come back. So you only get to see them, the 3 of them, that one time, you know, the episode that you have with them. The only way to get them back is if you start a new character, which I did. It's worth it, you know, to see the dragons again, really. Okay, so we're up to Mino. He's immune to magic. Oh, the worst kind. Because it takes excuse me, it takes forever. Okay, well, there's going to be a lot of swiping. Oh, look, I've got another ring there. I didn't know. Okay, so I'll put a ring with no magic, obviously. Gosh, got a lot of gems I don't need there. Right, I'll just put this one away. I'm getting a bit random here. Okay. I'm going to use the worst looking helmet, the turkey helmet. It looks really bad, but it gives an extra slot for another Titan Break gem. So now I'm going to get some more Titan Break Hex gems out and really stack them up. Okay. So this is going to take a little while because he's immune to magic, so I can't nullify him. So basically it just means using swiping a lot. I won't bother with the gem either because it's just going to take too long otherwise. Okay, that's the best I can do. Lots of Titan Break gems. Oh, I forgot my rare attack. Yeah, you definitely want to upgrade your rare attack. And I'm going to put a Titan Break 10 potion in too. That's it. That's the best I can do. So here we go.
I believe this is Radrian.
Right. Oh, she looks really bad. I normally would have put a different armor on to match.
I didn't come here looking for you.
That one with feathers, the brown one, I can't remember the name at the moment. I just can't think, I've gone blank. But I usually wear that one. The Vibrix, you know, the Vibrix armor. So here we go. It's just going to take quite a few swipes. Yeah, because I think the feathers of the Vibrix armor, you know, sort of matches the turkey helm a bit better than metal. At least, you know, it's got some feathers. Okay, he's not hard, this guy. He's got one dodgy step back, which isn't this one. I've got video on his step backs. I've got videos on all the bosses' step backs and some of the others too. Oh, thanks, Neo. I appreciate that. So here we go. We're getting through him with lots of swipes. Yay! That didn't take too long. This Alsar isn't magic immune because that could take half an hour streaming. Alright, flatten the big guy. Apparently Mino was the name of the world's biggest man, something like that. That's where they got the name from. Best for gold. Well, the Sekian Desert is good because you only got 3 titans. Oh, that's for leveling, sorry. I can't think at the moment. I've explored that gold location a lot. Meteus is good. And also Act 5 because you get gold from the 2 bosses. Oh well, from one boss, Radriar. But Meteus is the quickest way for gold. But if you wear a high Titan level gem with Radriar, then that can help. Okay, and what you want to do is wear gold hexagon gems. Right, so I've got through that pretty well. Put them away. Now we're going to swap to Alsar, and it's going to be Alsar versus Alsar. Okay. He's got that infinity blade at the moment because it's the only unmastered equipment that he's got, actually. Okay, I'll do the same with him, Titan level. And hold on, I've forgotten to get his drop gems. Okay, there's 2. I'll just get them from Isa. Right. Okay, so mainly I want drop gems in. That should do it, except I better put a defense gem. And I'll check the gem store. Yeah, lots of attack. And I still get Titan Break 2 gems because you can make Titan level 500 gems with them. Okay, I'll just put those in. Right, that'll do. And I think I've got another chance at upgrading that dark fire. Yes. Here we go. Right. So I'll keep upgrading this. Oops, not that one. There. Capped element gems. Remember that. Okay. And you can get them capped by fusing 3 lower ones like I'm doing there. And it doesn't matter as long as they're the same element. You'll fuse them to capped. Why don't you combine your attack gems? Well, I would normally, but I'm just, you know, steaming ahead to, you know, to get on to the Dark Citadel here. But, yeah, here we go. There they are. I've already got 1 maximum rare attack gem, and I'm working on my second one. There. Get them fusing. And I don't think I've got an yes. Okay. So I'm going to upgrade my second rare attack gem, which is there. It's up to 4,500. So lots of gem fusing going on here. Hopefully that's 100. Oh, look, it's not quite enough. It's only 100. So that won't do it. It's got to be over 100. I'll just see if there is. Oh, yes. Here we go. I can. Right. Over 100. And now I can fuse my rare attack gem with 2 over 100. And there it is. It's off. And those, I'll just show you this one. These these green ones, those ones, they make, oh, look at that. It didn't. Usually they make element gems. But of course, you know, it didn't then. That's one of the first times. Anyway. No, I'm not tired. What I am is try to chat and play the game at the same time. So, you know, it might sound tired, but it's more like slightly spun. I'm new to this streaming, so I'm still getting used to this. Okay, so we're on to the Marrow Fiend, and there he is, 53,000 almost, and he's immune to magic, but it doesn't matter at this stage with a small titan. That doesn't matter. Okay, so I should flatten him quite easily. Yeah, it's hard to read the chat as well as fight and talk. So you'll have to type loudly if you want me to hear you. Yes, multitasking plus. Look, see, how can you read and talk and fight, you know? Go. And check the stream's working alright. Ah, here we go. He's going to do a step back. That's no good. Don't block a shield bash. Oh, look. See? Fail at multitasking. Well, he is a small titan compared to, you know, Alsar or the boss. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do single task. You know what it is? I haven't got a 5cc gem in. That doesn't help. Look, he's proving he's not so small. Call me small. I've annoyed him. Okay, here we go. It's all over soon. Yes. That's what Hey, shout out to Mergus. And everyone in the chat. It's really good. This is good fun. Yeah, see, he was small after all. Okay. We'll get rid of that infinity blade. All it was I didn't... Oh, look, I had to block all attacks gem in. That's no good. Okay, so that was my only unmastered equipment. So back to the Keldrew. I feel more confident with that. And I've got everything else I need. Another double check. Okay, 4 drop gems. Yes, we're off. So, you know the background of Alsar? Great Parial Gem. Yeah, I don't usually use the Great Parial Gem. Unless it's for a challenge in the tourneys. Okay. So, yeah, you know about Alsar? Siris was originally Alsar. That's the story. Alsar was the original. He's the actual person, and he goes way back with the worker. You know, he's really ancient, and he did all these really bad things. That's why he's called Alsar the Vile. And okay, and the worker, he betrayed the worker. He took the infinity blade from him, and there was only one blade that could kill the deathless, the infinity blade that the worker created. Yes, he did, Paul. I think. You don't know, it's hinted. It's hinted that's what happened. Okay, shall we go out on the balcony here? I think so. There's a chest. You don't want to come out on this balcony in deathless mode, because the game can crash. But it's alright in normal mode. Anyway, so because he betrayed the worker by grabbing the infinity blade, the only weapon that can... Oh, hold on. Okay. The only weapon that can kill deathless. So, hold on. I can't talk with this wicker haunt. It's too fast. Right, there. What happened? The worker took revenge by using that Redeemer on Alsar, and it's likely that it was used on him at the Plains of Karoth battle with the God King, and that Redeemer, that piece of equipment that Siris gets from the Vault of Tears after you've beaten Melek. So the worker got the Redeemer used on Alsar, and it wiped his memory. So he didn't even remember that he'd been Alsar, and it reset him as a child again, pretty sure. And that's why, you know, with IB1, he kept thinking he was a new person, and if you read the books, you'll get a bit more background too. But he wasn't... Oh dear, sorry. Pardon me for being kicked to death. Okay, here we go. I'm too busy thinking about the lore to notice this Titan kicking me. Okay. Oh, it looks like he's an elemental Titan because he's not going down fast. It's always good to check what they've got. Whoa. Okay, hold on. He's gonna finish soon. What a long attack rate. Oh dear me. No good. Law's gone out the window at this point. Right. Okay. I know, well, look, I don't normally die, but I'm not normally chatting at the same time and reading chat, so that's my excuse. It was a temporary death. Resurrected fast, like Alsar, in fact. Oh look, I've got a medium key. So yeah, so he kept being reborn and growing up and thinking he was a different person, but he wasn't. And it was Siris, and it took him a long time to start remembering who he was. And that was IB1 and IB2. And basically, he remembered then who he'd been in the past, because he'd turned into a nice person now. And so that was his plan then, that he reckoned the Redeemer was a good thing because it made him good after all those bad things that he did. So his plan is to go around, this is what he's doing in IB3, his plan is to go around and use the Redeemer on all the bosses, all the other deathless. And so he starts with the worker, and so spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, if you haven't got to the end of the game, that's what he does to the worker. He hold on. He uses the Redeemer on the worker. And so at the very last scene, the worker is a young boy, and that's what happened to him, Siris. And he's reset him, and they're hoping that when the worker grows up again, he'll be good, like Siris became. So it's a sort of good versus evil story, as usual, as they usually are. Okay, oh look, I've got too many gems in here. I'll get rid of some. That's a pretty good one. Right, I'll just get a bit of space in my gem bag. Okay. Yeah, the collector is his own person. He's another deathless. There's a few of the deathless. You know, Wreath's a deathless. The Lindray, she's opted out. You know, she doesn't want to be part of the workers' plan. He had that plan to have a colony on the moon of the deathless and wipe the earth. She would be doing a step back while I'm trying to... Yeah, got it. Have a colony on the earth of the deathless while they wipe... Not the earth, colony on the moon of the deathless while they wipe the earth and reset it. And apparently he's done it previously. Yeah, Wreath versus Collector, that would be funny. Yeah, the moon looks pretty cool. You can see it when you get to heaven. Which is that observatory at Meteus when you defeat Varun. Varun's actually the highest level Titan boss. He's higher than the worker. And he's got some pretty tricky moves. But the worker's the hardest, I reckon. Well, Wreath's harder than the worker, for me anyway. That spin that he does with his kick and stuff. It is hard. Particularly with dual weapons or heavy, when you've got to block in the right direction or dodge in the right direction. Okay. So, we're getting there. We got to the boss. How's that? Let's see what happens. And now just fingers crossed that he's not magic immune. That's all I want.
I came here for the fool who dared rise against me.
Let's see,
and
here we go.
But instead I find
I'll have a look at the chat. There's lots of chats. I can't read it all.
You don't understand. You might remember
What level is
Alsar, but
Wreath?
your
My
sword-
Wreath is just so high, it's crazy. I can't really do a 5-to-1 on him now. I wanted to do a 5-to-1 on Wreath, but he's gone too high. Like, he'd be way higher than 5-to-1. Yeah, I've got a video on Wreath, his step backs, kicks, and tips on how to defeat him. I've fought him with every weapon class, heavy, dual, light, for Siris and Isa. What's that? A glitch when you fight. Okay. Okay, so let's see what he is. Oh, thank goodness. Immune to super. Not magic. That's good. Okay. So we'll stick with the... I might use a different ring. I like Siris's dragon ring, if I can find it. Hold on, there we go. Because it's got nullify and incinerate. Also, that one's good, the royal bands with the shock. I might try that one, but it's a little bit dodgy trying to use it. You know, it often comes up shock instead of nullify. Okay, so I'm going to be putting as much as I can in here in Titan Break gems. And I'll put a bonus combo magic charge. And that way, if I miss the... if it doesn't come out as nullify, I'll have another go. And I can keep using the shock. Shock's the highest magic. Alright, so I think that's about it. I don't think I missed anything. If I had a Titan Break gem, that would have helped. I mean, Titan Break potion. Right, we're going to go for it. And he's, look, 196,000. So he's almost 200,000, this Alsar. And it's light. Okay. So I'll probably parry his step backs. I've got all of Alsar's step backs as well. So I'm going to wait for the first break. Oh, I see. That was definitely a nullify spell. But anyway, it came out as shock. So I just got a bonus combo to recharge my magic. Now I've heard if you do it wider, yes, there, I did a larger symbol. So that's better. Okay, so I'm certainly not reading the chats at this point, by the way. Okay. Alsar versus Collector. Oh, I think the Collector would win if he's using one of those ninja step backs, you know. He's got some pretty freaky step backs. Whoa. Okay, hold on. I'm back looking at Alsar. So I hope you appreciate this Alsar versus Alsar fight. So he's going down pretty quick. Yes. Yeah, this is not, that's right, this one is a soulless version of Alsar. Like Radriar, he's a soulless god king. They're not the real ones. He got brought back by a cult. Okay, so there we are. It's done. The best armor. Well, when you're early on, this Alsar Val armor is the best because it's got 100 attack extra for Siris, but all the armor it becomes the same once you get to level 10. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to finish now. We've done it. The whole of Ausar Rising. That was good fun. Okay, so I'm not going to look at the chats at this point. Alright, there we go. He is defeated. Alsar, the real Alsar beat the fake Alsar. What did you expect? Okay, so that's the end of this stream. I'll just see what I got in the gems, any better good gems. And we'll see how it goes, whether I carry on. I'll let you know tomorrow before I start streaming whether I'll be streaming tomorrow or not. Okay. Don't look at the chat. I'm looking. Oh, yeah, I saw. Okay. Oh, well, it's time to go. To 1.2, I made all that myself. You know, by playing a lot and using my tips. If you watch that gold tips video. Okay, yes, goodbye, and I'll probably stream again soon, but I'll put a note on Facebook, Twitter and my forum beforehand. Great, thanks, you too. Have a good day. Bye bye.